everyone, welcome to Spectrum classes. In this video, we are going to discuss about hydrogen bonding. Let's have a brief overview about the hydrogen. So hydrogen bonding is the electrostatic interaction. So let me tell you about hydrogen bonding with this example. Okay. So it's an electrostatic interaction. Electrostatic means there is plus and minus charges. So electrostatic interaction between covalently bonded hydrogen atom attached to electronegative atoms. So this hydrogen, the specialty of this hydrogen or the hydrogen atom which shows the hydrogen bonding is that it is covalently bonded with the highly electronegative elements, that is nitrogen, oxygen and or fluorine. This hydrogen has electrostatic interaction with the lone pair present over the electronegative elements, that is nitrogen, oxygen or fluorine. Right, so here is the covalent bond between the highly electronegative elements and the hydrogen atom, and here is the lone pair of electron which is present over these highly electronegative elements. Here I represented the water molecules having hydrogen bonding. This is the central water molecule, right? So here this oxygen is covalently bonded with two hydrogen atoms. So here is one and here is the second one. Fine. So this oxygen is having, due to its high electronegativity, this pulls the shared pair of electrons towards its side and therefore it acquires a delta negative charge. It tries to pull the shared pair of electrons towards its side. Here I'll just show two dots of sharing electrons and it try to pull these electrons towards it. Since complete transfer is not there, therefore we say it acquires partial positive charge and oxygen acquires partial negative charge. And just because of this partial negative and positive charges, and as I told you here, this is the electrostatic interaction. So here is the electrostatic interaction between the partial positive and partial negatively charged atoms. So this is called hydrogen bonding. And the strength of the hydrogen bonding decreases as the electronegativity value of the fluorine, oxygen and nitrogen decreases, and therefore their bond dissociation energy or hydrogen bonding strength decreases. This part which is having the hydrogen, that is called donor of hydrogen, and which has lone pair of electron and form hydrogen bonding with this hydrogen, that is called acceptor part. Okay, so the molecule, if we are having different pairs, then one part is called donor hydrogen and the other part is called acceptor. So hydrogen bonding is of two types. One is intermolecular and the other one is intramolecular hydrogen bonding. Intermolecular means this type of hydrogen bonding exists between the molecules, because some of the students having confusion over here. So this is one molecule, this is one molecule, this is second molecule, and here is the hydrogen bonding between these two molecules. Similarly, if we say, suppose I am having H2O and H2O. So here is the hydrogen bonding between two water molecules. This is one water molecule and this is second water molecule. If I ask you, this is intermolecular hydrogen bonding or intramolecular hydrogen? So the answer is this is intermolecular, because we are having one ROH molecule and this is second molecule of H2O. The molecules are of same type or they are of different type, and the hydrogen bonding exists between two different molecules. Like here two molecules, here again two molecules. Then that is called intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Some more examples I am showing here. So this is paranitrophenol. So this is one molecule, paranitrophenol. This is one molecule, and this is second molecule. Okay, so this is having hydrogen bond. Ethanol. Okay, so this is one molecule and this is second molecule. So this is called intermolecular hydrogen. Similarly, in this acetic acid, we are having one molecule this and the second molecule. Right? So this is intermolecular hydrogen bond. The next is intramolecular hydrogen bonding. So what is the difference between inter and intra? So this intramolecular hydrogen bonding exists within the molecule. So here within the molecule and in intermolecule between the molecule, between two molecules or among the molecules. Here it is within the molecule. So how we are going to explain this? This is my one molecule. Fine. Orthonitrophenol. This is one molecule. So within the molecule, no second molecule is required for this hydrogen bond. This hydrogen bonding occurs between the functional groups which are present in the same molecule. This is called intramolecular hydrogen bond. Similarly, this salicylic acid, so intramolecular hydrogen bonding. One molecule is showing hydrogen bonding between the functional groups which are present over there. So next is enolic form. So here suppose we are having this, and this is the keto form, and when this shows the enolic form, this is keto form, so enols, this is enol. Okay, so this is enol. So one hydrogen is shifted to this. Here is the resonance. This shifted to this, and this hydrogen shifted to this. So here is the double bond, and here is the hydrogen. And this hydrogen, enolic hydrogen, will form hydrogen bonding to the other keto group. So this is again intramolecular hydrogen bonding. No two molecules are required as required over here. So one molecule, second molecule, but no second molecule is required. This is within the molecule. So in this way, one can understand inter and intramolecular. This is important because we are going to interpret the chemical shift value.